Regarded by many as one of the best small cars money can buy, the Ford Fiesta has long been a firm favourite on Irish roads. Popular amongst everyone from learner drivers to small families, it's a car that fits many lifestyles and, more importantly, many budgets. This latest model, which was launched in 2008, received a sharp new look in 2013 and was the first in the range to feature Ford's bold new design language, most noticeably that striking trapezoidal grille, which it now shares with the new Mondeo and the Focus. Today I'm at O'Brien's garage in Mallow, County Cork, to give you a closer look at everyone's favourite Super Mini. The improvements to the interior are just as impressive. It's funky and modern and matches the rest of the car's young and energetic image. It certainly feels roomy in the front, and the driver's seat slides right the way back, so it should still be comfortable for taller drivers. The sloping shape ever so slightly limits the headroom in the back, although width-wise it is quite impressive, and you will get 2 adults or 3 kids in there quite comfortably. And while the boot is not the largest in its class, it does have a very wide opening, and both are more than adequate at doing what it is that Super Minis tend to do, which is carrying kids and a bit of shopping. That said, you can still fold the rear seats down if you ever do need to do any more heavy-duty transportation. Storage in the rest of the cabin is pretty good, with several cup holders, wide door bins, a large glove box and some magazine holders in the rear. The centre console was given a fresh new design with lots of slanty buttons, a nice symmetrical wing-shaped layout, and while it might look a bit busy, it's actually very straightforward to use, and everything's labelled very clearly. All Fiestas come with an impressive list of standard equipment, including one-touch electric windows, a 6-speaker sound system with steering wheel mounted controls and iPod connectivity, as well as body-coloured bumpers and a rear spoiler. And that's on top of a whole lot of great safety features, including 7 airbags, ISOFIX fittings for child seats and Hill Start Assist, all helping it score the all-important 5 gold stars on the NCAP safety test. As you move up the trim levels down, there are some very impressive features available. For example, the excellent Ford Sync system, which comes in this high-spec titanium model, as well as the Z-Tech S trim. And that will allow you to stream music through your phone, as well as make phone calls via Bluetooth by voice control by pressing this button on the steering wheel. This model was also the first to debut a very interesting feature from Ford called My Key. So given the Fiesta's popularity amongst younger people, basically what it does is allow parents or the owner of the vehicle to program a speed limit to the second key, as well as adding other safety features like muting the stereo if seatbelts aren't worn and setting a volume limit on the radio so that they can't annoy the neighbours. Definitely a very clever feature, although we're not sure that the teenagers in question will agree. Although once they do get behind the wheel, all may be forgiven because the Fiesta is still great fun to drive. And although it always feels very safe and assured on the road, it's still very nippy, the responsive steering and tight cornering making for a pretty engaging drive all around. The engine options are vast and include this entry-level 1.25 petrol, as well as the super economical 1.5 diesel, which costs just €180 to tax for the year. And of course they all have different MPGs, so to see the figures for an individual model, simply click on the running cost tab on CarsIreland.ie. This facelift also saw the introduction of the 1-litre turbocharged Ecoboost Engine, allowing the Fiesta to produce minimum emissions with maximum fuel efficiency while losing none of its pep. Usually starting at around €16,000, it's not the cheapest option on the market, but all things considered, that's not to say it's still not the best value. Honed to perfection over almost 40 years now, the Fiesta remains the one to beat in this class, fulfilling all the usual requirements of a small car like space, safety and low running costs, but it's that fun handling that really gives it the edge, as well as the peace of mind that comes with that Ford badge. You can find details of your local Ford dealer on our new car channel on CarsIreland.ie, where you can also browse a huge range of used models from over 870 dealers throughout Ireland.